Guys, what's up? So you clicked on the video because you want to know how to edit anime skin. To be more specific, tan anime skin. Yay! Now, for starters, let me start off by saying this is my way of doing it. Not everyone edits the same. This is just the quickest, easiest way I could think of doing this. Now, I am very sorry if you are offended by butts, but because it is a smaller area, it is easier to show you how to edit it. Now, shall we get started? First off, you're going to want to select it using your polygon lasso tool. Now, this is not... If you do not know your basics, do not watch this just yet, because I don't want to screw you up and then you be like, I don't ever want to edit again because I don't know what I'm doing. So, you want to watch basics before you do this. So, first thing, select skin. I already did that because I didn't think you guys wanted to watch me select skin. So, once you do that, you're going to right click on your background and duplicate the layer. Now, the reason you do that is because it is transparent once you erase the background. I will be showing you how to do backgrounds in another video. But anyway, so once you get that done, you're going to go to Image, you're going to go to Adjustments, and you are going to go to Black and White. Now, the reason you do that is so whatever skin tone color you choose, it is not going to collide with the prior skin tone that was on the image. So, the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to create a new group. So, you click on Group, rename it to Skin so you know what you're editing, and then add a layer. So, next thing you want to do, you want to either get your hex code. You want to get your hex code. You can do it one of three ways. So I have swatches all over my computer because I personally just want it to be easy instead of searching, myself. But you can do it this way, where you find your own color, or you can do the swatches, or you can just get the hex code and type it in there. But to save time, I just kind of used one of my swatches. So the next thing you're going to do is on your first layer, you're going to click it with a paint bucket and color it in. After you color it in, you're going to want to change it to overlay. Now, this is depending on you. Now, don't stick with 100, but stick between 90 and 60 on this. It's really preference. That is really up to you. I'm going to go with 75 because I don't want it, extremely dark, but I don't want it extremely light. So, you create another layer, you do the exact same thing, but this layer is set to multiply, and again, between 90 and 60 depending on how dark you want it, or you can even go lighter, but I want to do tan, so we're going to make it really dark. Not extremely dark, but not pale. So, make another layer, and you're going to get your fluffy brush tool. I'm sorry for that, because I just had a stutter. So this layer is going to be set to multiply. Now, this is your shadowing layer, so you're going to want to select around the whole image, and then wherever else you think there's shadowing. So, as you can see, it's real easy, really, really basic. So then you undo your back line, of course, because there's going to be shadowing on that. I've never really seen unless the light is hitting it a certain way, it really depends where you want the light to be hitting it. So, selecting it, coloring it, whatever you want to call it. Basically, if you screw up, which I haven't yet, but, cross my fingers I don't. You screw up, what you're going to do is you're going to want to, click your little history, and you can just go back. But I haven't had that problem yet. So, then you gotta make sure you get those lovely little cheeks in there. Make sure they're rounded, because I screwed that up, as I said I was gonna probably do. Okay, so get the cheek rounded. Okay, so, now, you're on that layer. You have to make sure you're on this layer. So, you're gonna go to Filter, then Blur, then Gaussian Blur. Now, this is very important. You do not want the lines to be gone like that. You don't want them to be really thick like that either, because that just looks like you're drawing. So you really got to play with it to where you see the lines, but they're not horrible. So, I mean, on this one, I'm going to keep it at 16.7. Now, it differs through the images, but for this one, I'm going to leave it at 16. So, your next layer, you want to change your color to white because this is your lovely highlights. So, it depends on the brush size you want to use, but, it's where you think there's highlights. So, of course, there's going to be highlights on the butt cheeks, on the back. It's just how you think it should look, and it really depends on the image, as I will say right now. But you have to know where lighting hits. Okay, so then this layer is set to soft light, and the Gaussian blur is seriously your best friend. So you're gonna go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur again. Now again, same thing. You do not want it to be to where it's blocky, but you want to be able to know it's there. So I'm going to say for this one we're going to go to 32.7 and then go between layer 1 and layer 2, adding a new layer. Now you all have the swatches, but you want to do a light pink shade just for the fact that it will bring out a different tone, and you set it to soft light. Now because skin, has a pink undertone to it. Now you're gonna lighten it a little bit, depending on how you want it. I'm gonna leave it at 68. But that's your skin. So after all that, select, deselect, and you are done with your skin. Easy enough, right? Well, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. If you want to see a certain video editing tutorial, please do not hesitate to ask, because I am willing to do these. Now, as I've said before, if I forgot, I am sorry. Not everyone edits the same. They don't. This is just the way I edit things. But that's how I do it. So any questions, leave it in the comments below. And thank you for watching, and I hope this helped you out. Bye, guys.